Today our topic is why Stoicism is the ultimate self-help philosophy. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life. It was founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium around 300 BC, but its lessons are still very useful today. Stoicism is not about being emotionless or cold, as some people think. Instead, it is about understanding what we can control and what we cannot control. This simple idea can help us deal with stress, disappointment, and challenges in life. Stoicism is like a toolbox for the mind. It gives us practical advice on how to stay calm, focused, and happy, no matter what happens around us. Let me explain why Stoicism is the ultimate self-help philosophy. First, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Life is full of things we cannot change. The weather, other people's opinions, traffic, and even some of our own emotions are beyond our control. Trying to change these things often leads to frustration and stress. Stoics believe that we should accept what we cannot control and put our energy into what we can control. For example, we cannot control if it rains, but we can control whether we carry an umbrella. We cannot control how others treat us, but we can control how we respond. This idea is powerful because it helps us stop wasting time on things that don't matter and focus on what truly does. It is a reminder that we have the power to shape our own lives, even when the world feels chaotic. Second, Stoicism teaches us to accept reality as it is. Many of us spend a lot of time wishing things were different. We might wish we had a better job, more money, or a different body. But Stoics remind us that wishing does not change reality. Instead of complaining or feeling sorry for ourselves, we should accept the world as it is and work with what we have. This does not mean we should give up on our goals. Stoics believe in working hard and improving ourselves, but they also believe in being realistic. For example, if we lose a job, we can accept the situation and start looking for a new one instead of staying stuck in anger or sadness. Acceptance does not mean passivity. It means seeing the truth and taking action from there. Third, Stoicism teaches us to practice gratitude. In today's world, it is easy to focus on what we lack. We see others who seem to have more money, more success, or more happiness, and we feel jealous or unhappy. But Stoics remind us to appreciate what we already have. They believe that true happiness comes from within, not from external things like wealth or fame. For example, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus was born a slave, but he found freedom in his mind. He taught that even in difficult circumstances, we can find something to be grateful for. Practicing gratitude helps us see the good in our lives and reduces our desire for things we don't need. It is a simple but powerful way to feel more content and peaceful. Fourth, Stoicism teaches us to prepare for challenges. Life is unpredictable, and bad things will happen to all of us at some point. Stoics call this the premeditation of evils. It means thinking about possible difficulties before they happen, so we can be ready to face them. For example, if we imagine losing our job, we can start saving money or learning new skills. If we imagine getting sick, we can take better care of our health. This practice does not mean we should live in fear. Instead, it helps us feel more confident and prepared. When problems arise, we are less likely to panic because we have already thought about how to handle them. This is a very practical way to reduce anxiety and build resilience. Fifth, Stoicism teaches us to focus on our character. In a world where success is often measured by money, fame, or power, Stoics remind us that what really matters is who we are inside. They believe that being a good person is more important than achieving external success. A Stoic tries to live with virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. These qualities make us strong, kind, and trustworthy. For example, instead of worrying about what others think of us, we should focus on being honest and fair. Instead of chasing fame, we should focus on doing what is right. This focus on character helps us live with integrity and feel proud of ourselves, no matter what happens in life. Sixth, Stoicism teaches us to live in the present moment. Many of us spend too much time thinking about the past or worrying about the future. We might regret mistakes we made or fear what might go wrong. But Stoics remind us that the only moment we truly have is the present. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. By focusing on the here and now, we can enjoy life more and make better decisions. For example, instead of worrying about a presentation next week, we can focus on preparing for it today. Instead of regretting a past mistake, we can learn from it and move on. Living in the present helps us feel more calm and in control. Seventh, Stoicism teaches us to see obstacles as opportunities. When something goes wrong, it is easy to feel defeated. But Stoics believe that challenges can make us stronger. They call this the art of turning obstacles into advantages. For example, if we fail at something, we can use it as a chance to learn and grow. If someone treats us badly, we can practice forgiveness and patience. This mindset helps us see problems as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. It encourages us to keep going, even when things are tough. This is a very empowering way to live, because it means we can find value in every experience, good or bad. Eighth, Stoicism teaches us to be humble. In a world where many people want to be the best, Stoics remind us that we are all human. No one is perfect, and everyone makes mistakes. Being humble means recognizing our limitations and being open to learning. It also means treating others with respect, no matter who they are. For example, instead of boasting about our achievements, we can focus on helping others. Instead of looking down on people who are different, we can try to understand them. Humility helps us stay grounded and connected to others. It also makes us more likable and approachable. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to find joy in simplicity. In today's world, we are often told that we need more things to be happy. We are bombarded with ads telling us to buy the latest phone, car, or fashion. But Stoics believe that true happiness comes from within, not from material possessions. They encourage us to live simply and appreciate the small things in life. For example, we can find joy in a walk in nature, a good book, or a conversation with a friend. By focusing on what truly matters, we can feel more satisfied and less stressed. This is a very freeing way to live, because it means we don't need to chase after things we don't really need. In conclusion, Stoicism is the ultimate self-help philosophy because it gives us practical tools to live a good life. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, accept reality, practice gratitude, prepare for challenges, focus on our character, live in the present, see obstacles as opportunities, be humble, and find joy in simplicity. These lessons are timeless and can help anyone, no matter their age, background, or situation. Stoicism is not about being perfect or never feeling pain. It is about learning how to handle life's ups and downs with grace and strength. By practicing Stoicism, we can become more resilient, peaceful, and fulfilled. It is a philosophy that empowers us to take charge of our own happiness and live a life of purpose and meaning. So, if you are looking for a way to improve yourself and face life's challenges with confidence, Stoicism might be the answer you've been searching for.